Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the East Carolina Pirates taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Pirates will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Akron Zips offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd and long coming up here. With the catch, it's Velez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Zips decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Pirates offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Dances away to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pirates will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The Zips pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Running with power. Dances away from one. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Zips are flying down the field. Quickly complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Akron!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia, They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Banks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. On the run, it's Banks. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Zips send out the punt unit.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Banks. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played 1 period. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion on the out route. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Lets it go to the end zone. And that pass intercepted.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Using his legs, it's Banks. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The inside handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner is stopped. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Velez. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Zips are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. They're bringing heat. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Zips. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14, East Carolina, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Velez. Jumped on top of the pile. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that...
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the returner will be brought down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Comes out throwing on 1st down. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. The Pirates will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going downfield for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Pirates. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Number 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
RPO complete to open the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. On the move, it's Ball. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The fair catch called for and made. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
3rd down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They go to the draw. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Getting some heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Velez. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They are finishing the deal, building let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO fire complete to the left. And more yards after contact. Touchdown, Zips! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Running toward the tape. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for space. It's Wall. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him? He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll heave it deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fights off a defender. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.